Welcome back to Good Day. So art is huge in the Toledo area. So big, in fact, the Arts Commission needs to have a summer spectacular.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I do too.
Michelle Harvey, Toledo Arts Commission Art Loop Manager, and Natalie Gray of Youth Services are here with us this morning. Good morning, ladies. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning.
So this is a big one coming up on Saturday. What can we expect?
It's the Summer Spectacular on Saturday from 2 to 6 down on Adams Street. From 17th to 20th, we have the streets blocked off, and we have a lot of activities going on that day. We have dance performances, aerial performances, got a steel drum band.
Cool.
We have hands-on craft making stations. We've got origami, caricatures, face painting, some fun food trucks, and we have what I'm really excited about is a community chalking mural project that's going to extend up toward Uptown Green Park. Everybody can pitch in and add their art.
Oh, fun.
Sounds like a lot is happening. Sounds spectacular. Indeed.
We're looking forward to it.
And some of our young people are taking part, and they're doing something really special.
Sure, there's also an art sale at Handmade Toledo from the Young Artists at Work program, also known as YAW. 55 14 to 18-year-olds have been making artwork and getting paid to do it.
It's wonderful.
This is the 29th year of YAW, so you can see some of their artwork and potentially buy some on Saturday at 2 o'clock at Handmade Toledo.
So tell us a little bit more about this YAW program. It's an apprenticeship program, right?
Yes. For 29 years, the Arts Commission has been hiring 14 to 18-year-olds through Young Artists at Work, and every summer they get paid to learn job skills, learn professionalism, and learn art skills. So not only are they making art for you to see and sell and buy, but they're also making artwork for their community. So there's 4 major projects this summer. 2 are on the Chessie Circle Trail. One is on Schrader Tire and Oil. One is on the old Drum Depot building at Monroe near Douglas. One is at Toledo Grows, and one is at the new Lucas County Shared Services building.
Wonderful. So this was last night. We came out and saw you all working on one of them. What is this process?
So there's a 120-foot mural on the Schrader Tire and Oil building, so we had to project last night the illustration so that the apprentices can come on site this week and start filling it in.
Cool.
That's really cool. So talk to us about the mural a bit. So what are we expecting to see once this is complete?
One of the things that's different about our program is that the apprentices actually have to meet with their clients, get ideas, and pitch ideas to their clients. So in this case, it's the CEO of Schrader Tire and Oil. And he said he wanted to see the trail reflected on the wall, and neighbors, even just when we were projecting it last night, have already come out of the woodwork to say, hey, we love it, it looks great. So this one is a nature scene. It looks kind of like people running and using the trail and being healthy and engaging with nature.
Yeah, very cool. I love that.
Yes.
And I love that they have to talk with the clients. And, you know, that's part of learning how to be an artist, you know, as a professional. So that's wonderful skills that these young people are learning. So I love that. And then the rest of us just to get to enjoy come Saturday, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I failed to mention, we're working closely with Handmade Toledo. They're having a mini Makers March. So there's going to be a lot of crafts that people can come and look at and purchase if they want to.
That's always popular.
Yeah, it is. So we think about your shirt says support your local artists. So thinking about the opportunity for people in the community to come out and support local artists during the Art Loop. Why is that so important?
Well, this is our opportunity to support not only our local artists and our local creatives, but also the community, the economy, and to connect the families and the public with art. So it's just kind of like a win-win-win in every direction.
Yeah, what does that mean to a community when they can, you know, engage with art like that?
Oh, it's what a community needs, I think. And a lot of times people may not go to the art museum or may not really go to the larger cultural institutions. This is on the street. People can walk in. It's free. It's just a really easy, fun way to connect with the art, performing arts and music and handmade things and dance and everything.
No matter what you like, you know?
Yes.
You might
Absolutely.
be into one thing more than the other, and it's going to all be there. So that's great.
What about for the kids? I always think, you know, it's nice to see some of these young people being able to express themselves through art, and art takes on many different forms. So will young people get an opportunity maybe to touch things?
Oh, absolutely. We have hands-on craft stations, so people can do origami, and they can make buttons and prints, and like I mentioned, we have that chalking project, and that's really a blank canvas. And for a lot of kids, this is really really a great opportunity to just, it's maybe a first exposure or a regular exposure. We have 5 of these running throughout the spring and summer.
Yeah, so come on out. Tell us again when and where it's happening.
This is on Saturday, the 22nd on Adams Street from 2 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, so pretty much all afternoon. Come at your leisure. You know, sometimes you mentioned the art museum, which is wonderful, and we've been there and we love it. But I feel like sometimes you could be a little intimidated by some of those pieces. But this is like, you know, just get in there and enjoy it, right?
Absolutely. Yep. We invite everybody to come down and have a good time.
And the weather is expected to be excellent.
Yes.
They've been looking at that for a long time. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.